Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Danielle and I'm on a weight loss journey following the Slimming World plan. So today's video we have got an exciting one. So we're going back to basics. So I am going to be showing you this week's grocery haul, including sin value, and then I'm going to show you how to meal plan for the week to make sure you are on track for the full week. So if you have been struggling recently to stick on plan, this is a great video for you and should help you get back on your Slimming World journey or whatever weight loss journey you're on. So let's get straight into the grocery haul first. This is this week's food shop from Sainsbury's. I'll pop the overall price on the screen and we'll go through now and I will let you know sin value. So we've got just the miscellaneous stuff here. So we've got nappies, some cleaning sponges and a few bits for Harper, and then I've got this grated mozzarella. You have 40 grams of this as your healthy extra A. I actually thought I just brought normal cheese, but I really like mozzarella anyway. Now this is what I'm really looking forward to. I don't know if these are new or not, but Bakewell tart flavour, cherry Bakewell flavour. I absolutely love cherry Bakewells, so I'm so excited to try these. And these are half a sin. I did double check, and these are also half a sin for one. So we've got stuff in here, which is 2.5 sins for 50 grams made up. Porridge oats here, so 40 grams as your healthy extra B. Just some mushrooms there, which are speed. Kitchen roll there. Pineapple, which is a free food. Honeydew lemon, which is a speed food. Cucumber, a speed food. I've scanned this. This is also coming up as free. So pineapple and grapefruit crush. I think that'll be like the, is it lilt? Is it lilt? I think lilt. I think it's going to be a bit like the lilt drink. Apples, which is speed food. Lettuce, which is speed food. Now I scanned these. I automatically thought these were going to be free, and this is why it's so good to have a quick scan when you get things. So this is actually 1 sin per little pouch because they obviously come individually wrapped. So yeah, so I don't mind spending 1 sin on it anyway because it's not a lot at all. But yeah, that is 1 sin per pouch. And then we've got this milk here. I'm going for semi-skim this week because it's just easier for everyone. And that's 250 millilitres for your healthy extra A. Oh, I also forgot I've got bananas here, which are free food. So just some butter here. So 1 level teaspoon is 1.5 sins. Fat-free yogurt free. Quark, which is free, and protein. Haven't actually looked for avocado, but I will pop that on the screen as well. Eggs, which are free and speed. 2 packs of these from Orange Phrase, so these are 1 sin each. And do you know what, if you add that with a little bit of yogurt or something like that, it actually really makes like a nice little dessert. Now guys, if you have not tried these, try them. Run to Sainsbury's. Do not walk, run to Sainsbury's. Be good to yourself sausages, and these are 1 sin each. And oh my god, I don't know if you can see them, I don't think you can see them. You would not know. Sometimes when you get the lean sausages, I find them, they're not juicy. I find them a little bit dry. These, you would not know the difference from like a full fat sausage. So yeah, definitely recommend. Per 2 sausages are only 137 calories. So if you're calorie counting, these are perfect as well. And like I said, they taste absolutely delicious, and 1 sin per sausage. Chicken breasts, which are free and protein. Mince, which is free and protein. I've got blueberries, which are free and speed, and some strawberries just underneath here, which are free and speed. I've got these chicken burgers here, so these are per burger 5.5 sins, so not bad if you did want just something quick and easy. I've decided to go for these this week. So this is the stir fry vegetables. This is classed as a speed food. They're frozen, so you've got a few portions out of this. I find with stir fry vegetables, I get them, put them in the fridge, and within a couple of days they're mouldy, they're soggy, they're not nice at all. So if I don't fancy stir fry straight away, I do find that the veg goes off really quick. So if you are finding that as well, I would definitely recommend getting these. I think they're about £2.50, but like I said, you could at least get a couple of portions out of this. Worcester sauce, so if you kind of add that with your veg, you can make like a nice stir fry, and this is free. chicken, which is free if you take off all the skin. Bacon again, this is really good bacon from Sainsbury's again this week, so not much fat running through it, so take the fat off, and that is free in protein. If I haven't mentioned, the Stamford Street is like their affordable range in Sainsbury's, and it's really, really good. Again, we've got the Stamford ham here. This looks like really nice ham, and this is free in protein. We've got the bread here. Meal one isn't classed as your healthy extra B, but I do sometimes use just one of these because this is bread that Harper likes. So there's no point in just getting loads of different loaves of bread. So yeah, so I would be happily just have one of these as my healthy extra B. I wouldn't use the white bread because obviously it's not the same. But yeah, I've got some white bread here as well. I brought this as a treat. So like at the weekend, so what I will do is I will freeze this, and at the weekend I will have like a slice of it with some avocado, bacon and egg, because look how nice that looks. Got just one baked beans, which are free because I've already got some baked beans. Philadelphia cheese, this is the full fat one because this is what Harper has, but 3 sins for 25 grams, so I think that's still pretty good for a cream cheese. Curly Whirlies, which is my staple evening snack. These are 5 sins per Curly Whirly. These crisps never come up when I scan them. So these are going to be about 9 sins. I haven't scanned them, but if there's any different, I will pop it on the screen. These ones, onion rings, a really decent amount in this pack as well, and these are 5 sins each. Some potatoes, which are a free food. Now this I thought I'd give it a try. So if you did just want something really quick and easy, I know obviously it's not got a lot of nutrients, but obviously if it's just really quick and easy, or sometimes I just fancy some super noodles. These are only 2 sins for the pack, so really good, because if you had a normal pack of super noodles, it is super high in sins. So yeah, I thought that was quite good for 2 sins, so I'm definitely going to give them a try. So I think that's everything for today's shop. So before starting my food shop order, I like to do mine online, but obviously you can do this in store. But if you do it in store, just make sure you write a shopping list before you go. So first, before I even go online to do my shopping, I like to get a little bit of inspiration first. So for me, I would like to look through Slimming World magazines, whether they're old ones, new ones, have a little look through them. Don't forget, you've also got loads of recipes on your app if you are a Slimming World member. Online, Google is a great place to find them. Also, my new favourite book at the minute is Slimming Eats. So this has been reduced to £3 in the works, and it has some brilliant recipe ideas, and a lot of them are Slimming World friendly, or you can adapt them to be Slimming World friendly. So what I like to do is like to have a little look through, see if there's anything that really stands out to me. So I have found a couple of things in here that I haven't tried yet. So I really like the look of this breakfast hash brown roll. Look at that. Looks delicious. So I've just marked that down, and then I really like the look of the chicken lasagna. So what I do is I like to try at least one new recipe a week. I don't like to overcomplicate things, so I don't want to think, right, I'm going to try a new recipe every single day. I just like to choose one a week. If you've obviously got more time, then you can experiment a little bit more. Otherwise, I like to stick to what I know and what the whole family are going to enjoy, and also what is really quick and easy. So what I will do next is I will just write down what meals, main meals that I want throughout the week. And because the lasagna recipe is a new recipe for me, I'll also write the ingredients down for that as well. I can obviously go back to the book for reference, but while I'm doing the food shop, I want to make sure I've got all the right ingredients. So I've got my meals down for the week, and then we go check the cupboards. So we check, we don't want to buy things we've already got. So we'll go and check, we'll check the freezer, we'll check the cupboard. So a lot of things like passata, beans, veg, like frozen. I tend to buy frozen veg, so I will look, see how much frozen veg we've got, and tomatoes, herbs, spices, see if we've got potatoes, see if we've got rice, see if we've got spaghetti, see if we've got pasta. So those sort of basics I like to see we've already got them, because yeah, they're staples in the cupboard. I always like to have them, even if I'm not necessarily going to have them that week. I always like to have the sort of staples in the cupboard. So once the food shop's arrived, you've put it all away, we're going back to our notes, so our meal notes and things like that, because things may change. There may be substitutes, we may have forgotten to pick certain things up, certain things may not have been in stock in the shop. So we're going back to our meal plan then. And then also, before we start rescheduling and seeing what days we're having what, go and have a look at your dates on your meats. That is definitely a really good tip, because I have definitely come unstuck there when I've gone to make something and it's out of date because I haven't checked the dates when I've been planning my meals. So I've gone, checked the dates. I've got my chicken and mince go out of date first, they're on the same date, and then my sausages have got the longest date, so I can work around that with my meals. So this week we have, so I've got roast dinner on Sunday. I've got everything I need for that. We've got the chicken lasagna. I've got everything I need for that. If not, it's kind of a recipe that I can adapt. When you're planning your meals, try and think of your weekly schedule and try and fit it around your weekly schedule. For me, I know that the beginning of the week are easier for me. I have a little bit more time at the beginning of the week, so Monday's when I'm going to try my new recipe because it's going to take a little bit longer. When I get to the end of the week, that's when I start to find it really tricky because I start to run out of things. I'm just getting a little bit tired. I'm getting a bit fed up of cooking throughout the week, so I know that I'm more enthusiastic in the week and willing to try new things. Get it to the end of the week, not so much. So don't choose, for me, don't choose a hard recipe to do at the end of the week, because I am not going to want to do it. I will want to get a takeaway if it's too difficult to make. So for me, Monday is going to be the chicken lasagna. Tuesday, spaghetti bolognese. That is a standard in our house. We all love it. I'm not fed up of cooking it, and I'm not fed up of eating it because it's so simple and easy, and stuff you can have left over and have it for the following day as well. Wednesday, sausage, mash and Yorkshire puddings. I have frozen Yorkshire puddings which are easy to sin in the freezer. I've got frozen veg, I've got gravy, I've got potatoes, and then I've got my sausages, which are 1 sin each, so that's a fab lunch. So that's a fab dinner for us on Wednesday. We're getting to the end of the week now, so I'm trying to make things a little bit more easier for us. So Thursday we're going for chicken curry because I have some frozen chicken in the freezer, so I can cook it in the morning, wrap it in foil, put it in the fridge. Rice is really quick and easy to do, and then I can use the Mayflower curry or have a jar curry, which actually works out really low in sins, and obviously it's so easy to do, and a really delicious and indulgent feeling dinner. So when you get to the end of the week and you're wanting that takeaway, it's a really great thing to have. Fridays always tend to be the hardest day for me. I don't want to cook, so we're going for the most simplest thing on a Friday. We're going for a good old jacket potato with cheese and beans. So we've got the potatoes in, I've got beans, I've got cheese, I've got salad. Yeah, I've got everything I need for that. And again, I can shove them in the oven in the morning, leave them, put them in the fridge when they're cooked, and then just reheat them in the evening and then just pop the fillings on top of them. Or I can have some tuna with it because I've got some tuna and some mayo. So yeah, and what I've also done is I've actually popped down my lunch ideas for Thursday and Friday, because I know when I get to the end of the week I find it really difficult. So I'm going to have stir fry at the end of the week, Thursday and Friday. So on Wednesday what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to batch cook my lunch for Thursday and Friday, and I'm going to have stir fry for those days, so then I know I am going to keep on plan because I've already got my lunches cooked. So now I have all my dinner ideas for the week. Now there's so many different ways you can document your food diary. You can use it in a big pad like this. I've got one here which has got like each days of the week, so I can pop it in there. You've obviously got, you can always ask your consultant if you haven't got any of these. So these are the food diaries you get from Slimming World. So if you are struggling, you do want to go to back to basics, ask for some of these if you haven't already got them. And remember, you do have it in your book as well if you haven't already filled it in. Yeah, so you have this here, look. So yeah, so you have, like, I think you have a 6-week diary in here. You can pop everything in there as well. You've also got your app, so there is multiple ways you can document. But what I am doing, that's another tip if you are going back to basics, write everything down, and that's what I'm doing this week. I have a small little blackboard downstairs, so in the morning or the evening before, I will just write down what we're having for tea that night. And then also, although I haven't popped down breakfast and lunch, apart from Thursday and Friday, because I know I struggle more on those days, the night before I always have in mind what I'm gonna have the following day. With lunches, it might be a good idea to get something really convenient in, like noodles. You can add some veg with that, you can add some chicken with that as well, just to make it some extra protein and things like that. So yeah, just the night before I will have a sit and I will have a think and see what I'm gonna have, and think what I'm gonna have the following day for breakfast and lunch. Yeah, I don't like to plan that too much in advance, just because it can change so much. I think dinners are the main things, because obviously you need to make sure you've got everything in stock for them. But breakfast and lunches, I do like to have in mind the day before. Although we are planning ahead and we're doing everything we can to plan ahead, remember, things happen. So if you do have a day where you go off plan, just don't beat yourself up about it. Honestly, we all do it. The best thing you can do is just the next day, wipe the slate clean and start again. Worst thing is to just keep it going throughout the week. If you have a bad day, absolutely fine. Or even if it's not a bad day, if you go out for lunch with friends and it's a lovely day, it's still okay to go out and enjoy yourself and have food which is not necessarily on plan. Just make sure the following day you just get straight back on it again, and that is your key to succeeding on the Slimming World plan. I really hope you found this video interesting and helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. What are your top tips on keeping on plan? Pop in the comments and let us all know. And that's everything from me today, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.